Thank you, Professor Tian Li. Mr. David Lopez, founder and a permanent representative of the International Association for Human Rights and Social Development, who has just called me, he's struggling to join us. And distinguished speakers, participants, auditors, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and good afternoon and good evening. On behalf of the Global Governance Institution, a very warm welcome to you all, both new friends and good friends, in particular our co-organizer, the International Association for Human Rights and Social Development. For distinguished speakers, our sincere thanks to you for taking time to join the DGI webinar on United Nations Human Rights Protection Mechanism and unilateral sanctions by states, where there are 4 topics for deliberations as listed in our invitation. Concurrent with the regular sessions of the 50th UN Human Rights Council, the webinar focuses on the relationship between UN human rights protections mechanism and the unilateral sanction by states. Although China is frequently targeted by the United States, unilateral sanctions, taking for instance, the Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act that came into force in June, this is not an issue unique to China. The unilateral sanctions by states have become a global issue. Many countries in Latin America are also suffering from the unilateral sanctions by the US. The point is that only the big power like the United States has the privilege to take unilateral sanctions, because only the US has the control on the financial institutions, and because only the US has the hegemonic power and the resources to enforce such sanctions. So why does the US circumvent the UN human rights protection mechanisms to take unilateral actions? Is it legitimate and lawful for states to take such unilateral sanctions without UN Security Council authorization? How are those unilateral sanctions impacting daily lives of people in those countries that are targeted by the unilateral sanctions, in particular against the background of the pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine conflict? To answer those questions, today we invited a group of great serious scholars and practitioners to share their perspectives